Hi everyone, my name is Joshua Alger and I'll be going over my final project, which is Bitcoin versus the stock market, comparing the Google search popularity since the beginning of 2017. So what topic I picked and why? Again, the topic I picked is comparing the popularity according to Google Trends search data of Bitcoin and the stock market since the beginning of 2017. The stock market has long been a popular choice for investing money into, though Bitcoin has recently emerged as kind of another popular choice over the last couple of years. There have been significant times over the last couple of years that both the stock market and Bitcoin have become a popular area of conversation due to our economy going up and down. By looking more into this, I'll be able to compare the two areas and be able to identify different times over the last years. Each of them have become increasingly popular and kind of dissect why that was. So the source of my data, as I said, got my data from Google Trends. I just downloaded the data in a CSV that contained the number of times each term was searched during each month from the beginning of January 2017. So what tool I picked and why? So I picked Tableau as I've gotten quite familiar with it over the course of the semester. Tableau has been one of the easier tools to work with, in my opinion, and figure out because of their advanced training and education platform. They make it pretty straightforward to start building your visualization. You just input your data in there, they format it for you basically, and then you move on to make your visualization, and it's pretty easily customizable after you add your data. And I picked to do a double bar graph or line graph as it was one of the best visualizations that best portrayed my data on how I wanted it to come across. And so my data here, pull it up in my Mason server, popularity of Bitcoin versus the stock market. So here, just kind of give a little introduction on kind of why I did it and just the overview of Bitcoin and the stock market. And I kind of say with the visualization below, you can kind of see how the two differ versus in popularity. And you can see kind of the spikes of popularity at certain times when kind of the cryptocurrency craze was happening. And then, Bitcoin, it was a very popular topic of conversation. So here is my visualization with the double bar graph, as I said. And so I felt this was the best bar graph because it portrayed kind of the data on how you can kind of compare the two. So at the bottom here, as you can see, the on the side, the numbers that it goes up to are pretty different because Bitcoin, as you can see here, December 2017, there was 378 search times of Bitcoin during that time. So that was kind of the top of the cryptocurrency craze that was happening there. So it was very popular. So it's really cool to see kind of how this happens of the stock market as well. February 2018. So at the same time that Bitcoin was kind of moving up, you can kind of see a rise from the stock market as well. And when I looked into that, the cryptocurrency craze was happening, so a lot of people were trying to research on, whether or not that was a good investment opportunity and whether that would continue versus the stock market, because cryptocurrency, it's obviously virtual currency versus the stock market. So it's interesting to see that and kind of research the different topics that came across there as they both kind of went up in popularity during that time. And then Bitcoin obviously kind of came crashing down at that point, which the stock market has kind of stayed steady. And then there was another big push for the stock market here. And this was actually during the stock market when they had a lot of months, like 2 months in a row that the stock market was decreasing pretty heavily. And so that was a big topic of conversation there. And then that kind of started to cross. And you see Bitcoin, it's actually steadily, since mid 2019, has been over stock market in terms of the search term popularity. So that was interesting to see as well. So thank you.